Well, skinny privilege seems to be alive and well in the workplace. A new study shows that taking weight loss drugs like Ozempic or Wegovy is helping unemployed women get hired. Research from a Harvard economist shows women who began using a GLP-1 drug were 27% more likely to get a job after 18 months on the drug. Now, that's compared to women who weren't using a GLP-1 but wanted to start. The use of weight loss drugs in the U.S. is at an all-time high. Get this, more than 11% of American adults take a GLP-1 to lose weight. That's almost 4 times what it was in 2004. CBS News MoneyWatch reporter Megan Cerullo joins us now to explain what all of this means for you. Megan, good morning. This is a really fascinating study, and it seems to confirm a double standard for women in the workplace. What struck you about this study?
What stands out to me is that just taking these drugs can really impact women's social and economic outcomes and prospects. The fact that their employment rose by 27 percentage points after 18 months of taking these drugs is really striking. Additionally, the Harvard economist behind this study found that women who started taking GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy for the purpose of losing weight also saw their rates of cohabitating or becoming married rise by 29 percentage points.
And Megan, let's talk about the flip side of this. There's a term used by economists called the obesity penalty. How does that factor into all of this?
And the flip side of that coin is what some call pretty privilege. And it suggests that, at least at first impression, employers, potential romantic partners, are making these snap judgments that can affect women's long-term prosperity. And what's interesting about the research results is that women who started taking these drugs when they were unemployed saw their chances of becoming employed grow substantially. However, by contrast, women who already had jobs but started taking the drugs did not get promoted or earn raises at a greater rate. And to me, that suggests that that's because employers are making compensation or promotion decisions based on other factors because they've gathered more information about a person by then. But what it comes down to, it really hammers home that phrase we've all heard, which is first impressions are lasting impressions.
And what does this all tell us about how women are judged by their looks and how it affects their professional life?
The research did not have a large enough sample of men who were taking these drugs to look at how it affected their outcomes. But existing research shows that heavier women already receive fewer callbacks for job interviews. And this adds to that by showing that by losing weight, by slimming down, employers are more likely to give that person a chance exclusively based on their physical appearance.
Really fascinating stuff. Megan Cerullo, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Michael.